Yo, welcome back to another episode of Superhero Swag. I'm your host, Mr. Superhero Swag, aka 16 the Icon, and today we got your boy Warren Worthington III. Only this time we got Archangel. Now this isn't Archangel like, original Archangel when Apocalypse first changed him Archangel, because then we would have this exact same figure, but it would have the blue and it's like a hot pink. Actually, it's like a blue and a fuchsia. So here's the thing: Hasbro has the chance to make another $120 out of us off just this character. Don't believe me? Let me tell you a little story. So first of all, we got this guy right here, right? Remember this? Remember this? You probably remember this. All right. So this is Warren Worthington III before he gets changed into Archangel. Now, here's the thing. We have an X-Factor version of this character. They have not released it yet, although they have released the Jean Grey. That review is upcoming because I have that coming in the mail. They have the Cyclops X-Factor, right? Action figure. We have that. That was in the Nemesis Build-A-Figure wave, aka Holocaust. Okay, so we have X-Factor version, the original Archangel version. That's two at $40 a pop. Remember, because this was $40, right? This was $35. This is $39. Let's just round it out. $40, right? Okay. So we got this guy right here, and I literally waited years for this figure. Waited. And this is a masterpiece. This is the reason I started back collecting, so I could get updated versions of the figures that I already had when I started collecting before. And I was extremely pleased with this action figure. But, like I said, we have a blue version of this action figure. He's supposed to be in blue and white. So there's $40 they're going to make from us, right? Then we have blue and fuchsia with this. That's another $40 that they're going to make. And then the X-Factor version for rounding out 40 times 3, $120 that they're going to make from us off this character, not including this one or the one over there. Okay? All right. So you may have noticed a lot of people may have already be down in the comments or whatever. They're like, 16, bro, you got the wings backwards though. Hold up, you got the wings on wrong. You tripping? No, I'm not tripping. I was experimenting and it actually looks kind of dope like this, and I'm just letting y'all know you can switch the wings around if you would like. 4 different shots, because all of us are taking pictures, you're doing videos, we're doing stop motion. Just to let you know, this is an option. We can put the wings differently, and the way the wings go, they're still pretty dope, man. I mean, this is more streamlined than I had expected. I kind of wanted to see more of the detail in the wings, to see the separate razor feathers. I wanted to see something like that. So maybe with this and this combined, they can give us, because I mean, I would have liked it. It would have been absolutely, like, this would have been dope if they would have did this, but made them into metal shards and still made the foldability, because I actually like this a lot more than I like this. It looks dope, comic book accurate, so I'm not gonna complain. But if they gave me this, but imagined this with that, bro, it would be fire. So as far as articulation, let's get into articulation on this. As far as articulation, it's the exact same articulation as the angel figure before. It's the exact same figure, just this one's normal and angelic, and you know, the beginning, Warren Worthington III, you know, and this one right here is, I've been through some shit, leave me alone. You know, this is a whole different angel, whole different Warren Worthington III right here. So yeah. All right, so the wings, everything comes all in the box. Here's the box back here. Y'all know I don't care about the box. The box is way back here. You get your artwork on there. You can see a couple of other members of the Uncanny X-Force. And pretty much like every other reviewer, I'm going to say that the way that Wolfsbane looks like Anubis, bro, they got to do that figure. Like, what is that? Like, they got to do that figure. And pretty much, yes, like every other reviewer, I'm looking around to see if I even have my Uncanny X-Force team somewhere around. Are they somewhere around? Now you can probably hear me scrambling. Okay, yeah. Boom. We do have Nightcrawler. And then let's break out Wolverine. I told you this team is mental health, bro. Like, this guy he's not well at all. This guy is not well. Wolverine is not the nicest guy. He's not really the most well-adjusted person either. And then you got this guy right here. You got Warpath. Let's bring Warpath in there. And then we already know the Merc with a mouth is insane. Breaking the fourth wall every single time we see him. And I don't know if I can get everybody in frame. I might not be able to get everybody in frame. I might have to swing like so. Alright, and then you got your Phantom X. And bring him in. You got my boy Deathlock. I'm gonna bring him in. Yeah, they're all out of frame because it's a lot of them. It's way more on this team than I had anticipated in the beginning. But let me get Wolverine to stand up because Wolverine is not cooperating with me right now. Alright, and I don't know if I'll be able to get them all in frame, but it's a nice challenge. Let's see if I can get them all in frame. And then Kurt is going to squat like so, and Wolverine's going to try and fall over. And he knocked over. All right, so you get the point, though. You get the point. And I got, of course, new X-23. It'd be nice to get them to stand up all together, though. Let's see if I can make that work. Now, another thing that I want to tell you about this Archangel is you are going to have to lean him forward a little bit for him to stand up. Although with articulation, as I kind of skipped over, his head does rise up so that you can get him leaning forward and still looking towards you. Because those wings are heavy, bro. Those wings are extremely heavy. And he does not want to stand up on his own. Now, I have the other most coveted Psylocke on the way. She will be coming when that releases. Oh, he's covering up Warren right there. Let's put you next to your boyfriend. There we go. Oh, all right, boom. Look at that. I did it. Look, ma, no hands. All right, so yeah, we've got the entire Uncanny X-Force, all of the black and silver, and of course, Phantom X has to be different and dressed in all white. Okay, but yeah, with articulation, exact same as the Angel figure, the original Angel figure, double jointed, everything, pinless, everything. He has the waist swivel, He's got the ab crunch. And let me get into that real quick. The ab crunch, in my opinion, is a lot better than the ab rocker or whatever. I just feel like that's just classic Marvel Legends when you get the ab crunch and the waist swivel. Of course, you're going to get upper bicep swivel, double jointed, pinless elbows, knees, front facing pin for rocker on your feet, boot cut as far as Angel is concerned, because it's the exact same figure as the original Angel. You know the Angel wings can go differently. I have them in a different configuration, but just to let you guys know that there is more than one configuration that you can do them in. Yeah, and then get into accessories real quick. He's got this particular head, which is more stoic. Just him chill. Just him chill. And then, of course, that one over there is him going crazy, where he might have ran into Apocalypse and he's going to try and kill him again. So then you got fisted hands, because straight out of the box is what he comes with. Let's move everybody out the way, because they're taking over his review here. All right, so like I said, he's pretty dope, man. I mean, and then the wings, if I didn't have them in the weird configuration, they actually can cover him and like shield him if you wanted to do like people trying to shoot at him and he wants to cover himself, you know, cocoon himself up in his wings. He can actually do that. The holes in the back are what give you the ability to have the wings back here, and they just plug in and out like so. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. So what I'll do is I'll plug them out and I will move them in the back where they're supposed to be, so we can end the review with the wings being the way they're actually supposed to be displayed on the figure. I was calling an audible, you know me. I'm trying to see what else I can do, because, you know, somewhere down the line, coming up soon, we're going to have this guy in the universe. Yep. And if for those that are just watching this channel for the very first time, just watching me do this review, or you might just be checking me out for the very first time, just make sure you check out the shorts feed here on 16 TV. It is mostly a action figure comic book ongoing story, and it includes G.I. Joe Classified, Star Wars Black Series, and of course Marvel Legends. Okay, so like I said, oh, okay, I thought he fell off the table, but I didn't hear the smack. So I knew he didn't fall off the table. But the wings are dope. This is how they're actually supposed to be displayed. And, you know, they can move like so. Or, like I said, if he wanted to cocoon himself in his wings and stop someone from hurting him, he could do that, because the articulation on the wings makes it so. Now, another thing that he has going for him, the last accessory that he has going for him, he's got open hands. That's not exactly the last accessory, but he's got fisted hands out of the box, and then he's got these more clawy open hands. And then coming off of the wings is supposed to be these. Let me see. Let's get them on the wing like so. Is it like that? Huh. Oh, there we go. Well, it still fell off of there. Okay, there we go. All right, so it's supposed to go like this. And like a lot of other reviewers have said, it is kind of weird because if you're going to have him sling them at somebody, he's going to have to be at an angle in order to do it. But I definitely plan on, you know, doing my own thing with these effects. These effects will definitely get used either way it goes, as far as I go. So yeah, he comes with the stoic head right in the box in the fists, and then he comes with the screaming head, which, you know, this is more his personality in this character, is he's more the screaming head than he is the stoic head. So I've covered all of the accessories. He's got those open hands. He's got slinging these at people and articulation and everything. Yeah. All right. So once again, this has been another action figure review here on SuperheroSwagg on 16 TV. And coming up next, the next review I have, got 2 Captain America reviews back to back. One is with Peggy Carter, that old set, and then the other one is the new Secret Wars Captain America. We'll do some comparisons with all the different caps I have and enjoy ourselves. And until next time, like, comment, subscribe, share, get notified. Make sure you hit that little bell, ding ding ding, so you get notified each and every time we drop new content. Until next time, peace.